Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So shocking news this morning, bro. Steve Nash has been hired by the Brooklyn Nets to be the next head coach of the team. This came out of nowhere, seemingly. Brooklyn looked like they were looking at everybody but Steve Nash. And that's why I'm so shocked about this hire. There's really not much to say because Steve Nash has zero, absolutely no coaching experience. Like not an ounce of coaching experience. But Brooklyn, man, they feel that he could be the guy. Now, interim head coach Jacques Vaughn, he is going to stay on. He is now the highest paid assistant coach in the NBA. So he will stay on. So I guess they still have head coaching experience, but the man that's going to lead the way is going to be Steve Nash. Now, Brooklyn, like I said, looked everywhere but Steve Nash, at least according to the media, right? We heard Greg Popovich's name. We heard maybe Mark Jackson will be able to come back. Ty Lue was probably the favorite to land that job. And instead, it was none other than Steve Nash. So Steve Nash going to be the next head coach. A lot of people love Steve Nash, right? Former players love him. A lot of people love Steve Nash. He's a great basketball mind, one of the best basketball minds we have seen in recent history, right? Of course, a Hall of Famer. I mean, this guy essentially did it all, right, during his time in the NBA, except for winning a ring. But MVP, all of that stuff, he was able to check off of the list. But as a head coach, what type of head coach is Steve Nash going to be? We don't know, really his philosophies, right? He's tend to play in very fast-paced systems, right? Especially with D'Antoni. Is he going to have that type of coaching style with Brooklyn? Now, he has a good relationship with Kevin Durant. I'm sure Kyrie Irving respects him, and you have to assume that these two guys signed off on it, right? Brooklyn is not hiring a head coach with the two-star players that they just acquired are not going to sign off on the coach. So I'm sure they're okay with it. I thought this was going to be Ty Lue's job to lose. Apparently it's not. Now, we don't know if Ty Lue had any discussions with Brooklyn. I mean, nothing that was reported widely, right, that he did. So we're not sure if maybe all along this was the move, right? Maybe Steve Nash. I didn't even know Steve Nash wanted to be a head coach. That's what's so crazy about it. No idea that he even wanted to coach to begin with. I thought he was doing some player development a little bit with Golden State. I didn't think the head coach was, in the cards for Steve Nash. Maybe he didn't know until recently, man. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he could be a great head coach. Maybe he could, have the two guys. I mean, when you have a roster as talented, well, not the whole roster, but of course, when you have Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, I mean, you don't got to do too much tinkering around with. So this could be a good hire, especially if KD, approves on it and Kyrie approves on it and they like him as a person and there's no clashing of the heads, at least yet. Maybe this could be a good move. It's just shocking. Like I said, really not much to say because we don't know what type of coach Steve Nash is. There's no experience to kind of go back and track and say, well, if he uses this system and this stuff, we don't know. I would assume it'll be, a pace and space type of offense. They're going to try to get up and down the court just because we've seen Steve Nash play with that style, but that's not a given either, man. Maybe he changes some things up. But with this roster, I don't see why you wouldn't. But hey, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? It's absolutely crazy. Do you like the hiring of Steve Nash? Do you think it should have been a Mark Jackson, maybe a Ty Lue, maybe a Sam Cassell, Greg Popovich, if those rumors were indeed true? Or do you think this was the best move, man? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.